Okay guys, for those of you who are just like lost after the release of a new 30.6.2 patch, the meta changed like significantly there because they pretty much nerfed all the cards that define the classes, that define the decks that were working before. Now they nerfed like a lot of the cards, right? A lot of the cards, and all of those cards were played pretty much in all classes that were on a top tier decks as it was before, starting with a commonly known Big Spell Mage because they nerfed the Tsunami, ending up with nerfing cards like a Rattle Dazzers that defined the Death Knight for quite a while, and all of that good stuff. And overall, like neutral cards, like a Marines that was included before in all the decks, and a lot of decks actually performed really well there, like a Highlander Druid and all of that good stuff. So this is like right there, right there. This is the list of the meta right now. As soon as like the patch came out, the statistics were gathered like all around the world. Whoever played, whoever actually recorded their games, that is like so far the list that works the best here right now. If you're lost in what to play, you can just pick any deck from this list. Obviously, I will go as far as to like we made videos about every single of those, like every deck that is out there. We made a video about it. And you know, I will go as far as to post a link to each of the video of each of these decks that we played before, so you can like go and take the list. If something was changed, don't worry. Like if the card you're seeing a lot of wheel warlocks, well, as far as I saw, that is a handlock, right? It's right. Let me show you. You saw a lot of handlocks, and this is right there on the list right now. You see handlock, that is like a wheel warlock probably. So the whole idea, my friends in the chat and viewers on YouTube, the whole idea is for you to get a grasp of the meta and see what works out right now really well. If the decks that we Welcome guys, I'm glad you joined the stream there. So the whole idea is for me to actually show you guys what works right now. As I said, like a lot of decks that were out of the meta for a while appeared again, like the Aggro Paladin right now, which is like top tier 1. Nostalgia Shaman that was out for good for quite a while, right now is popping again. Because the first thing I said, like they probably like for them to nerf all of those control cards will lead to aggro decks to come up again. And that is exactly the point. Aggro Paladin, aggro deck, and Nostalgia Shaman, aggro deck. Or Big Spell Mage, it's just like, you know, decks that can aggro you out on kill on turn like 7 or whatever, right? If the hand aligns perfectly there. Overall, like the deck is just too strong as it is for now, because they didn't like consider actually nerfing the mage. It was okay before, even like before they buffed it Tsunami, now they nerfed it back. So overall, Zoo Hunters and all of those good stuff, those are pretty much aggro decks, and Orb Mage, Pipsy, and Gaia, and all of those Paladins and all of that good stuff is a high roll decks, right? So there are like two archetypes that are still working. You're either high roll or you either kill an opponent early. So that is the matter right now. Probably it will change a little, but not too much in the future, because obviously control decks will still prevail on ladder, especially if you're playing on a top legend, because top legend guys usually like don't really like to play aggro, even though like at one point Pirate Demon Hunter was popping off and killing everything on a ladder. No one still played it on top 1k. It was really a rare consequences that you actually face this stuff, because people don't like aggro decks as like the higher their rank is. So as far as it is right now, you know, this is the deck. As I said, I will provide a link to a video of each of these decks play out, but I I will still come back to an Aggro Paladin just for solar entertainment and just play that out on a high legend for you guys to enjoy, to see how it looks like, you know, to see some games. Maybe you'll enjoy the stream, maybe you'll enjoy like however I play out, and you like, you know, stick on this channel for quite a while, because we're experimenting with a lot of decks right now. We kind of like create some decks that are actually popping off after, as soon as we come up with a list. Like for example, the last month there was like a BBU Death Knight that no one plays out before we actually popularize that stuff. So as far as this, you know, make sure to follow me on Twitch if you didn't follow me yet. Make sure to follow me on YouTube, obviously. And you know, let's get to it and let's test the best deck that is out there in the recent patch, which is an Aggro Paladin. Before we start, I want to thank all of you guys who liked, shared and commented under the videos. We are this close to 1,000 subscribers, and that is huge. If you are not subscribed yet, and I know a lot of you aren't, please hit that follow button to help me reach this goal and finally get monetized on YouTube. And by the way, if you want to be a part of the next video and immortalize yourself on this channel, make sure to share all of your interesting deck ideas in the comments. And you know, if your deck is impressive, I will try the list on the next stream and will mention you as a genius who created it. But if you're not up to this challenge, that is why no one will remember your name. Let's get hyped! Oh, a Warlock. Interesting. I guess Insania Warlock is out, so maybe that is some kind of like controller stuff. Or a Painlock, obviously, that is a possibility. I don't believe, like, I think that is most likely the Painlock, so we need, you know, some aggro-ish stuff. Showdown is pretty good, but we don't really have any kind of buffs yet. Let's probably go with, you know, with mulligan of this and try to find some like kind of like early drops. 1-2 drops is pretty good for us. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go. We have to keep in mind that if that is a control warlock, they might have a table flip, which is 3 damage to everything on our side of the board, and I guess that is, because they live tap and skip the first turn. Let's see how it plays out for us. We have like a holy spell that we actually need here, so we probably will start with Steel Dragon's again, because that is like kind of like protected from Zealot table flip. Furnace Fuel. So that might be a Sludge Warlock or something like this. That is interesting. Let's probably go with a 3-drop. As soon as we can, because we might just flood the board with a delicious cheese and then like buff it or whatever. Plus we have a comeback mechanics here, you know? That's pretty nice. Oh, a Wheel Warlock, here you go. That's minus a wheel, though. Hey there everyone, thank you for joining, I'm glad you liked the stream, I'm glad you liked the entertainment here. Let's see what's up. Yo, Elu. Oh, here's my dude. Hey there my dude, how you doing, bro? I'm glad you guys joined. I guess you were triggered by the community notification, probably. If you want to engage into the community and if you want to actually, like, you know, participate on all of that good stuff, here is my battle tag. Make sure to, you know, add me up. I will add you to the community. You will, like, you know, enjoy all the benefits of getting notifications, all of that good stuff, to the videos, to the streams. You know, if you don't want to miss out anything, I will gladly, you know, sap you there, my guys. So let's see, how can we flood the board even more here? And the answer is probably with Master for Battle. That is probably like the best choice we have. Showdown is not great enough right now. We need 7 mana for that stuff, so we kind of like need to flood the board as much as possible. Probably do this fine by itself. And yeah, let's see if he has yet another board clear. Because for now he had like one, he had two already. Two huge ones, by the way. And we are, you know, ooh, don't be a phantom, bro. 612. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Showdown. Showdown. Crusader Aura. Into a Sea Giant, right? Crusader Aura into a Sea Giant 5/5. That is enough, I guess. Okay, good stuff. Thought you were mad on me, but you said GG, dude. Well, even if you high rolled me out of your mind there, I'm never mad at you, bro. Never. Never in the world I'm mad at this game, bro. That is all good. That is all good. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You know, I'm here for the sole purpose of actually enjoying the game and enjoying what I see here, you know? That is about it. Oh, my dude, there is a third board clear and a pole guard for you to heal. You're okay there. That is huge. And I don't really have like any kind of like good refill of the board right now. Any kind of good refill of the board right now. Wow. I mean, that is strong. 8 cards. We kind of have to play opposite here. Right? Let's flood the board. We got one here, obviously, because why not? So yeah, I'm not that guy who tries to be salty on the people they play with. I'm not the guy, bro. I can, like, you know, I can get tilted like every person in this world, right? Obviously. That is a possibility, you know, like, not even a question though. That happens sometimes. But that is, you know, that is not something I'm proud of, and that is not something that defines the stream, so... Okay, good enough. How much damage do we have? 6, 9 plus 6. 15, not enough, right? Not enough. Plus he'll probably. Well, we need some good top deck, I guess. We need no, with the cards like this, with the high rolls or like this, with all the board clears in the world of that your deck can actually, like, you know, present, I guess that is impossible for us to win. There was a card like give you your 1 attack minions +1/+1 is it goes in this deck. As far as I remember, it was too heavy, right? The whole problem of that card was that it was too heavy. As far as I remember, but I cannot like state for sure. Cannot state for sure here. I can like destroy a couple of times this way, but that's about it. We need to destroy Sargeras, but there is no way for us to actually do that. Yeah. He'll probably like destroy just everything here. Well, I mean, let's just do a Crusader War. And a flash sale, because why not? Just do some damage. And I guess that's GG, but you know. As I said, with a hard roll like this, with him finding all the kind of like board clears that he'd stack and over, this is unwinnable. So no, this is not good in this deck. This deck, you know, it worked for quite a while before. Even Zeliax, my dude, even Zeliax getting some aggro is in your hand. What can you do? What can you do? So no, that card, if I remember it right, it was like really heavy. So I don't remember how much mana did it cost, but like it was a lot. And spending a turn just to buff an already existing board is sometimes it's just too much. You have much cheaper cards to actually buff your board. Like for example, these 4-cost spells, right? A Flash Sale and Crusader War. These cards just like, you know, buff the board, and they're consistent by themselves, right? You can just like spend 4 mana and you don't really care like if the minions on the board have exactly like 1 attack or something, you know? That is the whole point. That is the whole point of this. You playing a specific card, like if you play that card, you actually have to build a deck around it. You have to have like all the 1-attack minions and stuff like this, you know. And so you cannot like play High Hold Silverwing to actually draw and cycle through your deck. You cannot like play something like Showdown, even though it's a great card. You cannot play like Garganzormu, even though that's a great card. A lot of these cards that you would play in a regular deck are just unplayable if you insert a card like this. Well, this hand is actually really bad though. Okay, a little unlucky here. A little unlucky. Okay. Let's stop him from drawing. That's probably a Posic turn next one, or a Boogie Down. Boogie Down is actually pretty nice. So yeah, that is exactly the point here. You cannot like try to rely on drawing one specific card. Like, if your idea is to draw one specific card of your deck that provides you a win condition, that is not a good deck. It was never so, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it was never so. You're in dumpster, yeah. My dude. Oh. Crossbow. Oh. I guess a Posic is out, right? Let's draw first. Maybe I'll find some kind of like good to draw. No, not really. Let's see what we get. Kind of like have to trade here, unfortunately. Because 1 damage into his face won't do the trick, and the 3-2 trading into 4-4 is kind of like annoying. Not too bad. Guess that's a thank you. Oh, nice. Not too bad. That was actually really cool. It's probably a draw. I don't really like the moves here. Oh, that's kind of okay-ish. That's okay. I guess I'll get a sea giant next turn. Hopefully zone. Hopefully zone. Star power, bro. You can like do an amateurs here and draw a couple. Is it any good? I don't believe so, right? Can you do a showdown into Crusader War, by the way? That's kind of okay. I would rather like do it for a Sea Giant zone. I guess that should be a little better. Let's go with a couple of strong minions on the board. Now let's see where it lands.
100% free.
Timing Conman. Oh, for another star power. My dude. Strong, strong.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay, let's see if you have a response, yet another one. For a full clear of the board zone. For a full clear of the board, do you have that response? I'm actually really curious here. Yet another star power, my dude. Oh, strong. 21. Nice.
I will not forsake you. Open your minds.
I kind of have to clear this, dude. I don't really want an extra damage into the amateurs, whatever it is. We'll have a lethal next turn anyway. Whatever he plays on. He doesn't have 10 mana for an orb or something like this. Plus he didn't like play any kind of like huge spells yet. Okay, that is good. That is a tsunami that I don't really care at all about. So that it hits different minions more time. Well, he throws like the best minions out there. 14 damage plus 8. Last time I checked, that was enough. And you guys saw that it is hopeless. Welcome to Hearthstone zone. Yeah, that was best possible minions right there, best ones. Welcome to Hearthstone zone. When you think it is hopeless and your opponent is dead, never underestimate how Hearthstone can backfire right up to you into your you know what. And that is why we all love this game, I guess, right? Let's see if this one has like triple star power to actually clear our board there. Oh, that was actually really hard though. For him to find all of those kind of like board clears, that was something, you know? That was something. He struggled for his life since turn 1. And, you know, he finally got away. Finally got away to hit him hard. I guess that is probably the reason why this deck performs extremely well, because these guys right there in front of us got a little nerfed, and that is like, you know, pretty much enough for us to actually squeeze in that aggro stuff. Plus this deck does pretty okay against everything else, so, you know. I kind of want to leave a 2-2, not a 1-1. I guess like a Death Rattle is okay for us to have on the board, like in case he has some kind of like board clears. But it's not like seeing our hands there. It's not like something that should happen 100%. So. Okay, he draws and we will draw too. But you know what? We'll clear the board. He won. And he won. He has a coin into yet another star power. He has one right now in a 40 card deck. How about that? In a 40 card deck, do you have a star power here? To hurl me out of my mind here. Come on, show me. I guess you don't. Prince Renaissance. Good stuff, but I don't really have a buff. Unfortunately. Like, yeah. Like, we can still kind of like find it. And let's probably do so. Let's try to find it. Oh, well, that's not too bad. I guess opposing is fine. We can empty our deck from 1 drops. Let's 3. We need room for 3. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. But that kind of like protects us from a board clear, so it's not too bad. I mean, this is like hard for us to actually play out after, so let's probably do it while we still can. Plus flood the board, plus, you know, hope for us to actually top deck any kind of buffs. And that would be great. Horizon Waves was also a problem. Good they didn't have it. Like, Horizon Waves is not playable right now in a Big Spell Mage, if you didn't know. It's kind of like no one plays it right now, as far as it is. Because that was good only against some kind of like weird aggro, like I don't even know what exactly it was good against before. Something like a Demon Hunter, but sometimes their board is just like buffed so much, it doesn't even matter. So we have a buff now, that's good. We have a buff now, that's good. I guess let's do it. That's too much of a value I cannot miss. And we drew. Oh, here you go. Now star power doesn't even help him though. To stay alive here. Tsunami doesn't help you, bro. Sunset Volley doesn't. That is just a little scratch on my back right there. You didn't even kill anything here. Oh, okay. You finally did it. You finally killed something though. So we're obviously doing a Crusader War. That is like not even a question though. And we probably do a Master for Bile, right? Yeah. Because it means that thing. Yeah, this goes here. This goes here. Boom, 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 boom. Easy. Easy game. Easiest game of my life. So yeah, Big Spell Mages don't really run Horizon Waves. They run Star Power. Star Power is much stronger than the Horizon Waves, and it's just like 1 mana more. Star Power is much stronger. Yeah, 3 Warrior Elves seems weak now. That was the case before. Like, they buffed a Tsunami at one point. It was like this before. Like the card that you see right now, it was a card that was first introduced. It was 8 mana, 3 Warrior Elemental that hits random stuff. That was like the first edition of the card. After a while, they actually buffed it. By the way, Warrior is one of the worst matchups for us. So they actually buffed that card and made it 10 mana, summon 4. They buffed that card, and as soon as they did, nothing changed. The only thing that changed, like, it was used in kind of like big spell druid at that point with a Mista, and having this legendary Tide Pool for 4 and a Tsunami on turn 5. Druids were using that stuff, but not mages. There were no big spell mages that actually worked at that point, until they introduced a Skyla, and now that became a problem for everyone suddenly. Suddenly that became a problem for everyone. And now they just like, you know, rolled back their buff and made the card garbage again. So it's like, you know, it's not like it's still a good card, okay? It's still a good card. But like the problem is it's, you know, it just doesn't provide you that much of an advantage right now anymore. And that is the whole problem of it. Like before, if you see 4 water elementals on like turn 5 or something, usually that means you either lose or you find like a huge, enormous premium kind of like board clear, or you have like a huge board that can actually sustain against that stuff, and if you don't, you kind of lose. And that's about them. So as soon as the Sky came out and started to play all of those tsunamis turn 5, that became a problem. And that is probably why they actually made a nerfed Tsunami, not a Skyla. Because a Skyla is a new card, and they cannot like afford to actually dumpster the cards they just released in the mini set, you know? They just cannot afford that stuff. Okay, we have some means to actually come back on the board, so that is fine. Let's see if you have yet another board clear. If that is a Highlander, him having an Aftershock is in a 40 card deck in his hand, that is huge, by the way. Hardest game of your life against? Hardest game? Well, I guess it was against a Lebed, right? The one that we played for almost 40 minutes. Highlander Priest on a Highlander Priest. That was tough. It was not like it didn't have the feeling of the hardest one, but it was probably the longest one and the most like one that I actually thought of. And probably most emotional one, because I was like, please die already, each time, like each turn. I was repeating that as a prayer there, so. You high rolled me hard? Well, if I get high roll, it doesn't mean the game was hard. It just means I was a little unlucky. Hard game means like you play for a lot and you struggle to like squeeze in that win, and you win like on minute 40. Oh, that is a hard game, you know? Or you lose on a minute 40, that can actually happen to you. And that is what I call a hard game right there. Don't really have like a really cool turn there, because we have 6 mana.
I wonder.
So I guess we just do Masterful Battle here, and that's it. Masterful Battle and a Ziliax. It clears, obviously, like it clears the Ziliax, but we kind of like have a good board left after if he doesn't have like a good continuation for that stuff. Maybe against me. So yeah, well, it depends. I don't really remember. Let me check a game against you. A Lul, right? As far as I remember. Let me see when we played out against each other. Was it like today, yesterday, and I scrolled 3 days and I don't really see a nickname here. So I guess it happened like a little later.
Time to dilly-dally.
Let me post your nickname 1 sec. Let me find the game. Oh, October 14, 4 days ago. We had a 2-minute match that I lost. A 2-minute match that I lost, my dude. I guess that was pretty awesome game. Is that happened? Ooh, that was probably something harsh right there. If I lost this fast. We need one to be 1 HP and 2 HP here. Got the Blaze Shaman. So yeah, you probably rolled me out of my mind there. Winning in 2 minutes with a Warlock. Oh really now? Oh really now? Okay, let me clear his board, please. Oh come on. His board, not mine. Creation protocol for random card. Awesome. Well, we kind of have a good turn. We kind of have a good turn.
To battle!
Just use more.
I guess I need to destroy Yogs there, unfortunately for us, but that's what it is. Because he can just force. How did you get it this early? Oh, with a trail mix, okay. To steal an Amethyst, my dude. You're playing a 40-card warrior deck with some kind of like board clears and weapons and all of that good stuff, and you still are able to high roll like this to actually get a Yogg into an Amethyst instantly after after a trail mix. I guess that's some next level plays right there. Oh, okay. You have like a brawl. Feels like it, right? Not really sure though. Not really sure though. I guess he just wants to clear as much as possible. And a Siege Giant, oh interesting. What did you just do? Why don't you really want to... Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's a little weird, man. That's a little weird, but I take it.
Reporting for duty.
I guess we trade here at some point. I don't really want him to gain a lot of HP here. I'll do this. Because we need to push in some damage. We just hope for him not to have yet another board clear or Reno, right? And it's all we need right now. Marine doesn't do its thing here. As soon as he doesn't get a Xerx's Crown into Tones, I don't believe Anison will help him here. He doesn't have like cheap board clears anymore left. And that should be a GG in such a case. Xerx's Crown, really? Top deck with Xerx's Crown, my dude. Whom did you pray to here? Well, I guess if he didn't like insta-pick, there was no taunt here. Or he has so many taunts he cannot choose. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, thank you for the game, my dude.
Nicely done. Reporting for
Thank you for the game, my dude. I was not even close. Okay, to be fair, it was close, right? He could high roll me out of my mind here, too. He had his chance. He had his chance. With cards like this, with a start like this, being alive on turn 10 for him. Oh, Being alive on turn 10, what you could ask for more as a Highlander warrior, my dude? That is like the most you could ask for playing against an Aggro to be alive with 10 mana. That's good deck right there, my dude. Good one for you, I guess. I guess we're leaving Sea Giant in case that is some kind of like aggro too. We need to leave the Sea Giant. And that is possible for him to actually play some kind of aggro. But if that is a hand buff, we have an edge in this matchup, but it's not too like huge. It's like a kind of like a 50-50. Depends on who high rolls better, right? If that is a flaw, having a Sea Giant in our hand is actually pretty good. All we need is like a Prismatic Beam for us to have a huge edge over him. Oh, that is a Hearthstone Paladin. Hearthstone Paladin should like be, you know, should like be out of this one. Okay, guys, yeah, I introduced a new comment here with a deck. You can now see the decks, you know, the decks I play, even off stream. That's how cool it is. Even the decks I play off stream, you'll be probably able to actually see them. Or if I play them on stream off record, right? Without a camera, without all the good stuff, if the kid is asleep, you know, you'll probably still see the decks here. Well, if I stream, you'll definitely see those, but if I'm off stream, I'm not really sure if it regards. We can get a code. You just go to with a link and you'll see all the decks, and you'll be able to get a code for any decks that I play. That is how it works. That is how it works. But I can give you a code right now, no problem whatsoever, my dude. Here, enjoy, enjoy. If you want just this deck, just the decks that I play, and if you don't have like a plugin on a stream, it's not there? How is it possible that it's not there? It should appear as soon as we like play one game. Yeah, I will check it probably. Okay, let me check it even now. So. That's weird. Yeah, it looks weird. Well, we'll see what we can do with that one after the stream. I'll recheck and see what is not working there. Probably it was a release of a new patch, because it worked before pretty well, so. Well, I told you to actually play Hunt Buff. I actually climbed a lot today with the Hunt Buff, so that is why I actually told you to do that.
Which path to choose?
Guess this is a nice move. Guess this is a nice move. Like this.
Too quiet.
I kind of want to remove a 5-3 here. Probably had to do it with opposing, but you know, it is what it is. You never tried an Aggro Paladin? Really? A Flock Paladin? Never tried this deck? Oh, you played a Priest for 600 games. How could I forget? how could I forget about that one? You played a Priest for 600 games, and that was like 600 games 2 months ago, right? So you probably played like 1,000 by now. You played it before? Okay, I was worried there for a little. I was a little worried here, my dude, for you. Oh really? A Prismatic Beam, nice. He has just one in his deck, and Robocolor just you know, casually provided it for him, and that is always awesome to understand that. And that is always awesome to understand that stuff. I guess we can go with a flash sale here. Or do we not? Like, we can do it next turn. Have an Amethyst too. We don't really like have anything here to actually play out. We don't really do that. I guess we do this. That's a fine turn. Not too flashy, but you know. And then they killed my deck after 1k games played on it. Now I'm 3k new. Dude, I was so amazed of how they actually dusted the Overkill Priest to dumpster. 1 damage to all minions if you overkill the Holler. That is like really now. Like before, there was before on turn 4 there were instances where you actually needed 4 overkills to clear the board. It was like, you know, I'm not joking. It was actually a thing at that point that sometimes you just need 4 overkills to actually clear the board, and you know, you struggle to find even those with 2 damage to everything, with 2. And now that is just something else, right? Do you want to both? He doesn't have any kind of like board clears, more board clears, except like except a keeper strength with the hero power that is 3 to all.
Which path to choose?
I guess we're doing this, kind of like this move. He doesn't have another board clear. This move is much better than. And he might just not, because he has 40 card deck. That was a little nerfed here. It was just a Marine and a Yoke, right? Gaia Paladin faced nerfs like Amanda. Because all they nerf like 2 cards that you can even exclude from your deck, and it will not like lose too much of a value zone. Tier, that is strong. That's a little strong.
He has heard our plea.
That's a little strong, but that is even stronger.
I will not forsake you. Open your minds.
21. I kind of want to clear zone.
Repent. To battle.
I kind of want to clear for an Amethyst to actually survive here. Because we'll have a lethal anyway next turn. And Amethyst is just like a huge threat for him that he needs to clear somehow with a Zeliax, but he doesn't have it for 8.
Who could put a price on such power?
But he doesn't have it for 8.
I could.
Okay, that is, you know, that is something. He can get a mind control here to debuff our guys here. To debuff our guys and, like, you know, limit the damage for a lot zone. Or heal. Heal is not too bad. Just summon with a tongue. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. We have 3 mana to respawn somehow.
The time has come.
That is not a response you need, man. This deck destroys. This deck annihilates everything, you know, bro. Okay, let's check how it works. Oh, nice.
Repent.
Victory is yours.
This deck destroyed a lot of people in the past, but it was just out of the meta because of the priests. Priests, shamans, and all of that good stuff. Priest just annihilates this deck. Priest just destroys every bit of it. But after a nerf, even a priest will lose to that one. Easily, though. Like before, if you see a priest with this deck, you just concede turn 1. Like, I'm not even joking here. I'm not even joking here. Before, if you see a priest, you just concede turn 1. Okay, that's a good start. You can start drawing though, it's not too bad. Or you can just start dealing damage. Get the result better. I guess it is a Highlander. Like Doomgar is out obviously for good. Doomgar is like came back to the dumpster, I would say. Because now Dorian is 1 mana more, which means that you will get your combo 1 turn later, and that means the deck is dead. Because before it had like 50 and a little something percent win rate. Oh, nice. Nice swipe, my dude, by the way. Good one. Do you have a second one? You have a second one! Wow. Well, I mean, that's strong. That is a good way to actually, you know, try to beat an aggro here. Okay, let's do this. And let's just play it next turn. For us to get on the board heavily. This deck should destroy everything, I would say that. There is no good response right now on the ladder against this deck. The worst matchup for this deck before was one. Death Knight and a Priest. And they nerfed Death Knight and a Priest. So yeah.
No one outruns the winds of war.
Trail mix for 9. You really have a... Oh my god, dude, don't tell me you have a Zeliax. Really now? Ooh. Don't tell me you have a Zeliax, bro. Don't. Just don't. Just don't tell me you have a Zeliax. Just don't tell me you have a Zeliax, bro. That is all I ask for. You can have even a Dorian. I would gladly lose to a Dorian here. And that is a... Ooh. Wait, Elemental and Beast. Hold on. There's garbage, right? Should be garbage.
Minion already attacked.
Oh. How much damage do we get? 9. I don't really care about his rag, right?
The toy store belongs to the Titans. You have a fraction of my power.
I must move quickly.
Step to this.
No, I don't really care about his rag. Let's just try to kill him right now. This is, as far as I remember, that is a ramp druid, right? That is a ramp druid with a beached whale, right? With a beached whale, with a Ragnaros, with some weird cards. Enjoy, my dude. I'm glad you picked up the deck here and climbing yourself here. And my sole purpose here to showcase like the bad decks in Hearthstone though. And games are fast, which are like, well, you know. Think.
Uther versus Rafal.
Okay, we actually lost against exactly one Warlock, against exactly one Handlock, and I guess we are facing them again. Okay, you're back in the games. Okay. Okay, I guess it is exactly like, again, a Handlock, right? It should be so. Let's see if he has some board clears. More board clears here. Or Fiend. Okay, that should be a Pain Lock, I guess, in such a case. If that is what he plays out. You can just like go with the dude. Nah. This is like more stats on the board.
Any problem?
Don't care. So yeah, there is exactly a Pain Lock. Interesting stuff. A little, not how I wanted it to, but that is fine. But that is fine. Oh. What if you discard a Spirit Bomb? Okay. I mean... Like, you know, we have a way to actually get out huge minions there, but I guess this is better.
Hey, you! Install these for me!
Let's fight for the board a little more here. I guess like this is the best turn for Pozic right now. So he might just get an advantage on the board. Because his cards are usually stronger than a 3/3 block here, obviously. And if he spends like 2 turns just doing like the summoning his bots, I'm okay with that stuff. Oh, Masterful Battle. It's drawn. I want a Masterful Battle, obviously.
Too quiet!
Let's destroy one like this. Only hit face for 1. And let's see what happens. I kind of wanted Ziliax to be played with a showdown, you know? And a Sea Giant, obviously, after. Oh, really? That was hard zone. That was a little hard zone. That will be 3, yeah. I guess that's fine. Not gonna prove him like this.
This is a good game.
Too
I am
quiet!
so skilled.
How much damage is it? 9, 10.
Too quiet!
You saw that is it? No. That is not a... Let's leave him 0 room to come back here. Let's leave him 0 room to come back here. Oh. Mass production. He had 25 damage here. He has to clear everything, and he needed exactly a Symphony of Sins and 6 to roll, and that was not enough, right? No, he just have oh, my dude. My dude. Okay. You know, not too bad. I guess the first game actually. Not a lot of people will actually watch till that point. Well, this deck will show like how awesome that is, right? Because we actually lost the first game, and you know, I'm like this honest, and I don't really cut off all of this like, you know, losses and all of that good stuff. I don't really highlight awesomeness of some weird decks that like when they win and all of that good stuff. I just like, you know, try to be as honest with the decks that I play as possible and show off everything, how it performs, even with losses, even with wins, whatever it is. I don't really care how it goes as far as this, you know. So, do I leave a Posic here, by the way? I don't believe he will have anything for us. Like, that is probably some kind of like ramp or a Highlander. Well, if that is a Highlander, Posic is good. Okay, let's leave it, fine. So yeah, and some people will just like, you know, watch the first game, see a loss, and like, oh, this deck is garbage, you know. But the little they know that this deck is actually really awesome. And so those who you know, stopped watching the video after the first game don't deserve a good deck, right? That's my initial thought right there. And if people like see the decks that they actually like have 40% win rate or something, if we're testing some stuff, and they are like, you know, oh, this deck is really bad, they don't really like, you know, they will probably not subscribe, and they will probably not see the good decks that we will create out of like using that decks that we tested as a draft. So that is the case. And you know, okay, let's see what happens. You have a Posic next turn, or we have a Sea Giant if he doesn't like find a way to actually clear his board right now with his wipe. We have a Boogie down to you, which is actually really good. I guess we'll go with a Boogie down. Posic can wait. Posic can wait. He doesn't have a board for me to trade into. Well, he has something to play, right? Just top deck something to play. Summer Launch. Oh, that is actually really good. We might just play a Posic out. We don't really find a way to buff our board, and we don't. Or we can apply pressure with the Sea Giant here. Apply pressure with the Sea Giant. How about that? It doesn't have any like huge removals right now, as far as I understand that. Okay. I don't really know if that was the best turn right there, but that is a huge pressure. Because the Boogie Down had its you know, its benefits for us to actually don't worry about it being a finale here. You don't really kill this way. You actually needed to clear the board here. You actually needed to clear the board here. Do hit for one? I guess we do. We are still yet like we are yet to find a buff here. We are yet to find a buff here. Unfortunately for us, didn't find one. If only we could buff the board. Well, he would clear still moves, right? But not a snake oil guy. Well, I guess we wouldn't have a Sea Giant on the board. Well, it's fine. Okay. Oh, don't find like 2 damage to everything, bro. Come on. And a Resurrect, right? He can find a Resurrect and 2 damage to everything.
Time goes short.
He probably didn't find a board clear. Tries to do it with a swipe. That's fine. I didn't have it anyway. Well, now I did. It was a top deck, right? I think that is a positive turn with the cold pattern. Kinda need some draws. And minions once born. He's yet to play something good. I guess if he has a Resurrect here, he added a Mixologist, so that is a ramp up or a Highlander, right? Oh, he has a Scarab Keychain, so that should be a Highlander. Like, I think about like a toy captain here. Okay, let's just leave this stuff. I kind of need cards. I will leave the pink here, just for sake of it. Oh, that is a nice top deck for turn 7. Ooh, nice. We are playing till 1 loss probably, right? Until another loss. If that is a loss, I'm okay with it, but you know, I cannot just end the video like for us like destroying the ladder with everything. I cannot just leave that as it is. We have to lose at least 1 game before we actually, you know, get out of the ladder here. We can do a flash sale onto Sea Giant, but I don't really like the turn. I don't really like the turn. I guess an Amethyst is just better. How you put it? He's still 1 mana off of a Yogg here. Yeah, that should be fine.
Open your minds to the light.
Quiet.
Still living this stuff for sake of it. Oh, another flash sale. That is nice. We have Ziliax somewhere in our deck, and we have a Garganzormus that we can draw. We actually have really good minions that we can draw with an Amethyst here. That is actually pretty nice. Really good ones. Garganzormo, Gold Banner, Righteous, and the Ziliax. 4 minions, right? 4 minions that is left in our deck here. Nice Resurrect. A little lucky here. Pendant. Tries to find some kind of like ENR or Yogg zone. He found something for 10 that can be a Yogg or an ENR. Or both. I don't get me wrong. We need to use a Scepter too, not to lose a board after. Not to lose a board after. We need to use Scepter too. If he just like, you know, drew for a Yogg there, we have to do that stuff. I cannot miss 8 damage here. You cannot afford to do that. So what did you draw?
I bestow these gifts.
Well, he had an ENR, so what did you draw? Yogg, probably for 10, I guess. That is the case. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see how his Yogg is doing. This Flutie is naughty? Yeah, it is. I'm glad you liked it though.
Hope is an illusion.
Okay.
Be reborn in my image.
Need some help, obviously, but you know, we just need a showdown to actually probably win this game. It's not luck when you call it, right? It's not luck when you call it. Mistake. After a mistake, I got tilted too much, I guess. I got tilted too much. Ah. Hmm.
Too quiet.
And there's a force here? Yeah. Have to kill it. After a mistake, I got tilted too much. Could not just like could do an aura, could do a toy captain, or I'm just tired. And that is probably the loss that I strive for to actually, like, you know, make this fair, right? To make this fair. To make this fair. So that will be the last game. Even if we win somehow, yeah, it is still possible for us to actually win here. Because all we need is just like 3 damage right now. Which is possible to find for us. Okay, here's Torn. Now it's a little harder. Spine tail. Ooh. Nice. Now it's much harder though. Oh, come on. So yeah, the bad turn right there. We could have like a much bigger board. We could destroy those 3-1s and all of that good stuff. Unfortunately, you know, it is what it is. Another showdown with a Crusader Aura doesn't help us too much. Prismatic Beam doesn't help us too much. No. See what comes out from here. Nothing too good. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw there. A little slap at the end, but you know, I'm kind of like a little tired. It was a long game, a long day for me right there. With a kid and all of the good stuff. A little tired. Got out there just for you guys to actually, like, you know, see what is up there on the ladder. Even a Hearthstone crashed for some weird reason because I played that bad, right? Well, not too bad. Okay, not too bad. So yeah, as far as this right now, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on YouTube. Check all the latest videos. Check all the links that you can in the description. I told you guys that I will try to post all the links to the videos with all the decks and archetypes that actually perform well right now on the ladder, because we pretty much went through all of those before in the past. So as far as this right now, check all of that. Check the link to the decks, to the deck, and to this specific deck in the description of the video. Check the links to the playlists that you might enjoy to watch in the description of the video as well if you're watching this on YouTube. But for now, that is bye-bye.